take it out in kind, which is what I get for trying to raid. So we're just going to ignore anything else going on because there's a magical goblin. No, a goblin wizard. My mistake. Step up in the line. And now that I've had 2 separate combats netting me 10 experience, I think I'm finally going to pop a damn fairy's orb and see what's going on around me. Playing Grump O Guy, my long arm character. Get a speed and a defense boost up, and away we go. Thunder element field, sort of barren and desert looking. High tech dungeon's gonna be the theme here. Take out that magical goblin before anything too nasty can happen to us. Actually get out of that one without any damage whatsoever. 4 monster portal and just hack away at all of them. On the quest to get a level back, died my last time out. Don't think I had to capture that one. Take out 2 Ochimusha in 1 swing. Ochimusha, sorry. Sloppy. Very sloppy on the phonetics today. Exhaustion clearly kicking in, which doesn't make sense since I drank about half a pot of coffee over the course of recording the last video. Getting a fortune wire here. If this audio turns out okay, this may be an upload, just a random upload. Maybe schedule it for tomorrow. Why not? Of course, I guess it would be today by the time you're watching the video, or maybe another day entirely. That's the problem with measuring time in a video. Just gonna keep spamming this little sweep move because it's doing incredibly well for me out here in the field. Don't know why I chose whale shark. Apparently I'm anticipating another insomnia night. Ooh, rig same. Nice portal to open. See if I can get it. Nope. Gonna try and get the goblin wizards and now I'm in trouble. Okay, Ochimushas both decided to boost each other? No, just the one, unless they both decided to boost the same one. I suppose I shouldn't put that past dot hack logic. I've been hit with a little bit of a debuff on my magical power. I wasn't really planning on casting it too much out here in this field anyway, and those sort of debuffs don't take long to wear off at all. In fact, it's already gone. 1 goblin wizard down, 2 goblin wizards down, come back for the arrow fish, finish that off before too much can happen. It did poison me though, which is going to again be offset by the health regeneration, so I'm not even worried about burning the antidote right now. Popping a fortune wire on that chest, and there's a flash spear. What on earth is a flash spear? Well, it's a level 35 long arm weapon. Huh. I'll lose my critical strike, but sure. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm now running with a giant tuning fork from the looks of it. L2 and circle seems to be the only... well, we'll replace L2 and triangle as well. L2 and circle is now going to be Rye Wipe, and L2 and triangle is going to be Rye Repulse. Why not, right? First spear I've had replace Scarlet Eye. Got my mileage out of that. Really have to thank Vector for that spear next I talk to them. Pick up some Mandragora here. Definitely going to be popping the speed boosts. soloing Whale Shark is an exercise in masochism all its own. I can't imagine what trying to solo it without speed boosts would be like, other than a great way to spend an entire day. Symbol gives us Apraya, so we have Thunder Element up. Fantastic for us. More Goblin Wizards, less accuracy. That's no way. It poisons us. And I forget which one the antidote was. Not that it matters, because I need to re-up on my buffs anyway, and that's probably a good place to pause. Quickly running out of portals though. From the looks of it, there's at most 3 left on the map. Yeah, 3. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Run down this direction so they're in quickest succession. Got a Goblin Wizard, and sneak up on him. That's interesting. Damage spells won't proc the damage, but they'll still go through the animation. But debuffs will hit at an instant speed. Guess that's a little bit of an advantage to casting outside of the damage spectrum, though I still prefer it as opposed to any other casting in games like this. Good takedown there. Another Goblin Wizard, just getting snuck up on by these wandering monsters. Let's open these chests before anything else comes. I think we got another Flash Spear there. Kinda neat that we're pulling long arm equipment out in the field here. Gotta remember, credit V more for these servers and finding myself using these plays and mackerel quite a lot for my recent captures. The next time I really want to hit Azure Twilight and try that little tip Spooky gave me. Maybe that'll be my Fragment Friday run, if he doesn't mind. Gotta get better with checking things beforehand. Gotta get better with asking people to join me on these runs. What the hell was I thinking soloing Whale Shark? Well, that'd be worth a laugh nonetheless. Definitely gonna Fairies Orb this, not gonna 100% it, I'll tell you that much for damn sure. That exit and bolt. Gonna have to check my equipment after this too, since I got some pretty high level stuff already falling. Wonder if this will be the way. Taking the downward route into this little ball-shaped room. Coming up on a couple Scarlet Kings. Lucky in the sense that I managed to get through them without anything too negative happening. Pair of trap chests. Whale Shark is an amazingly generous keyword. I don't know if spicy has anything to do with it either. I believe that was something hinted at the other day by V. While we were in a discussion as to why I would make such a poor guild number, amongst other things. Okay, that was an attack boost the Scarlet King was throwing out there. Now that I'm fiddling with the camera for no reason. I believe those are the twin blade weapons you can find in Nest of Vow. Is that maps? No, not maps. Maybe maps, I forget. It's another thing I've got to do. go ahead and get more capture of that. That'd be a fun grab a explore that whole thing. Really gotta start leveling some of these characters up. Maybe tone down on the videos a bit. Kinda wish more people would post. I always feel silly posting my videos up there time and time again. I want to post other people's videos, point them out. I think ultimately that's the reason I really want to do an interview series. So there's a lot of really interesting stuff going on. Cameo John, he's got a few uploads that have gone up recently. I've been noticing that. Erroneous has all of those great fragment captures, and really Erroneous, Sly, Bison's got some really cool stuff. Just so many one-up stuff, some cool stuff up there as well. All these guys on the Discord, and a lot of these newer players aren't that familiar with their videos and things. Kinda gotta keep that history alive as well as keep making new history. Goodness knows I wouldn't have found this game if things like that weren't around. Heck, I found this game just sorta looking for things in Infection that I was missing when doing a playthrough for my son to watch. Bash and barrel. Doing a lot of singing. God, what the hell is wrong with me? No singing voice here, but I've been doing it. Picking up some good experience. I'm thinking I'm gonna level at least that 3rd floor. Let's take a look at the old status sheet. Oh yeah. Definitely. Especially if I take the long way around again. That wasn't even intentional, I just kept rolling. There were chests. What did I care if it was the wrong way? Guess as long as I don't get too raucous on the old commentary here, wake anyone up. Just really want to get back about 400 hit points. Kind of feels like I'm at 391. But that's what I get for not playing more challenging dungeons and pushing that level forward. And for not partying up. Thank goodness I learned my lesson, right? Hey, it's a Minier. Yay, Minier. Right, fairies orb. Turns out they work better when you actually use them. Moving to the next room. Hey, Minier. And one-shot the Ochimucha. Really liking those little treasure rooms there. They look like they have those little channels to each side, but it seems to be a straight in and out room. I think that may actually be specific to this particular dungeon, which I believe is specific to Fragment itself, so that's the double unicorn there. Only in this game, this type of field. Got a water beast. What is that, like a giant otter? Lame joke alert. That's another tough thing about live commentary. I can't set up my lame jokes. Y'all get to hear them as they happen in the wild. still think the majority of my capture is going to end up being just capture the gameplay and then do the commentary. That just flows better for me, I'll be honest. I feel more comfortable doing that. Less a chance of me messing things up, like really simple things that I could mess up that way. Gives me more of a chance to think and compose myself. At that point, the only thing that I'd be worse at is timing out my intros and outros and everything, because here it's happening live and I just do it as I hit the button. There I have to remember. Well, neither one of them's really a forte of mine. Now let's go check out more of this. I'm having fun with this. Just me and the old whale shark. Does that technically make this a Hemingway homage? Grumpy old guy in the sea? Wonder if anyone will actually let me know if they've read any Hemingway. Wasn't too big a fan myself. I mean, he was good. I liked reading The Old Man and the Sea. I did. Never really dove too much into him though. Nothing particularly captivating about his writing style to me. Maybe it was just to the point where I was interested in just about everything else other than reading. Gotta get back into reading more. I let too many of my downtime activities slide, it seems. Do try and keep up with the old fragment, though. Not gonna lie, this wasn't originally a part of my channel design. I know, it ended up being the first video, but that's because if y'all watching haven't noticed by now, I'm kind of a chicken when it comes to this. Like, I will find a million excuses not to do something. I'm the downside of that motivational poster you see.
You can't look.
But whatever decisions I didn't make, they led me to this point, and here I am on a Tuesday evening, recording some commentary and gameplay, potentially to use on the YouTube channel, that has gotten far more support and attention than I ever could have imagined it would, even with my piss poor attempts at any sort of marketing or outreach. Kind of blessed in that regard. Don't really take that tangent too often with anything, because I usually see things as they are what they are, and things come as they may. But no, I could say I've been really kind of charmed with this. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy making fragment videos a lot more than I thought I would. Gotta get back into the retro stuff though. Want to get more into the retro videos and actually sit down and start practicing the games to get familiar with them again. Not like the old days where I could just pick up a game and play. Hands aren't as good, memory's not as good, reflexes never have been good. So tempted to look at these damn things. So tempted to look at this gear, but I don't really want to dive too far into it until I'm back in town, you know? I don't know, maybe after this floor I'll take a look. Since I'm accruing so much. say this, it's definitely going to help me get back some of the gold I lost from the death attempt. The level should be almost assumed at this point. Guys, I'm kicking my ass, but I'm going to have to heal after this. Don't know why I didn't think to do it before. Hey, there's that level up I've been asking for. Told you by floor 3. Hashtag lucky guess, hashtag still a pound sign. Kinda looking forward to slightly more fall weather. Here in the mid-Atlantic United States, Pennsylvania to be more specific, and really don't feel like being not that anyone's really asked. But it's like warm as hell today. Not a huge complaint given the fact that I work in a refrigerated job. But there's just something weird about having to take my jacket off leaving work in November. Of course, it kind of fits around here that the last week of October it's always threatening snow. In fact, we had snow right around Halloween. But then it warms back up in November. You get that little bit of extended summer. Just a little time to cast breath there in battle. I know that would have helped during this 4, but I didn't think I was really in any harm. And I'm as cheap in game as I am out of game. Why waste the potion when I don't gotta? So that's 3 floors down. I'm gonna start zipping through these. Already got a goodly assortment of gear. I know I just said I'm gonna zip through them, and then I remembered I also said I was gonna check my gear. So, first room of level 4, check the gear. See if there's anything I want to switch to. Not necessarily anything better, but maybe something better with, you know, the abilities I've currently got, or better abilities. I'm certainly not going to turn down anything without Torb if I happen to have pulled it by now. But we will find out here in about 3 seconds. Was I close? Was I close? No. Fire Dance Hat, not gonna happen. Don't think the Frost Tower. Well, maybe the Frost Tower. Wow. Well, 63. Yeah, I don't. Not really seeing a problem with that one, aside from the fact that the spell's gonna go up a bit. God, some of my resistances just suck, though. Let's see what else is out there. Fishing gloves. Yeah, I kind of feel like the Briny Guard's kind of a good call on that one. Darkness resistance getting a little low, but not too much else I'm losing there. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. So nothing really too earth-shattering, but we do improve the stats a little. Go ahead, fairies up for the round. Get our speed charm and our defense buff. Is that at Vorv? Could look it up, but if I'm wrong, I'm hoping somebody will delight in telling me, so just for the interaction. That's a sick trick. Intentionally say the wrong thing just to get somebody to Of course, I may be right. I'm legitimately not sure at this point. I've confused myself. Kind of wonder at what point viewership will come down for the videos if I don't diversify a bit more. Because there really is only so many ways you could say Mimic has confusion. I know most days I have roughly as much charisma as a soggy paper bag. So I kind of want to find my sweet spot in a couple different types of video and hopefully get something out there for everybody. But again, it would also be neat to fade into the background a little bit and let some of these other guys take over. Also wondering what people now actually caption for. Checked out their YouTube channel. Got a lot of wondering in my head today. I need to stop thinking so much. It hurts. I do have a few fun retro videos lined up for this month. Nothing as crazy as I did in October. October I just did a stupid amount of videos. Case in point, I started off October with my 50th upload. It was a retro video. It was a best of 3 non-ball series against the computer and parlor games with the Sega Master System. Header pod potion there. But just today, after taking yesterday off out of sheer nerves. But today I uploaded my 100th video. So a little over a month to go 50 videos. It's in part because I felt really motivated to do them, but a big part of that motivation was the response I was getting. Not gonna lie, 2020 the world's felt like a very cold, distant place. Certainly haven't done my part to better that at all. I tend to wall myself up in general, but it was nice to have people come and check out my little corner of it. Ooh, serious slowdown here. Really hate these bigger rooms like that. Almost got scared at the damn wall till I'm at the halfway point. God, that was just gnarly, huh? I think I'm going to continue straight ahead. We seeing stairs down? No, we're not. Okay, I'm going to go back the other way. Not that I don't love recording for you guys, but I also terribly miss the inside of my eyelids, and big day tomorrow. Again, this is Tuesday night as I'm recording this, so tomorrow would be the 11th. It's Veterans Day here in the United States. It's also the wife and my anniversary. 9 years going strong of her not wising up yet, so let's hope that streak continues. Keep telling her judgment's poor. But she puts up with me nonetheless, so hats off to her. Metal Emperor. Slight upscale from the Guardian. First time I saw Guardian pop up in a dot hack game, I just went right to sign and I'm like, oh shit. Thankfully, not that Guardian. I think they're in here as a summon. I can't remember if they're in as a monster too. I do remember seeing some footage of Guardian in-game. Ooh, killer snaker. Nice. Okay, so it's not the greatest yield in experience. You get a good amount in one shot for a large enemy, but large enemy mobs are capped at 1, so overall you're probably going to get more out of, 4 small or medium enemies. There's just something cool about fighting a giant worm or a dragon, though. It's got that classic fantasy vibe to it. I've got a classic gamer vibe going on right now. By that I mean my neck's stiff because I haven't moved my head in about 20 minutes. God, do you just miss the days where you could game forever and just feel fine? This takes me back to Dragon Warrior. Waiting for weekends as a kid and then just farming the island way to the south for gold, man. Shit experience, but oh so much money. Had to get that flame sword, right? Trap chest behind me, let's pop fortune wire. The alien axe. Nice. Keep keeping them chests stocked. All kinds of fun goodies in here. And killer snaker. Another great thing about large enemies is they usually don't have the most robust damage, so you're gonna get some decent, most robust defense. One thing that won't change regardless of how I upload my material is the amount of times I fail to speak my own language. But the point I was getting at is you always sort of feel like you get your money's worth out of a hit because large enemies are scaled to a ton of hit points and not necessarily a ton of physical toughness. Usually the enemies with toughness or resistances are more annoying ones, but the ones where you feel like you get your payoff with those large damage flashy hits, those are the ones you keep coming back for. Wow. Couple runs through there, and we just got chests spawning out the yeah, I don't even have a word for it. We just got a lot of treasure here. Picked up ocean gloves. Sword attack animation is pretty awesome. It's also the kind of thing you worry is going to result in a game over because it just has that sudden stopping power feel to it. I can pretty clearly see my path at this point, but we're going to head this way because there's a bit of a treasure room past this large square room, and then we'll backtrack up and over towards the stairs. Trying to be more focused. At least when I do my serious uploads, this one is more of a test. Well, that's the longest I've shut up in this run so far. Hope y'all enjoyed that little break from the monotone. Nothing really intentional behind it, just sort of forgot I was there for a second. Spaced out a bit. Another large room, only a little bit of lag there. That is until we start fighting the Killer Snaker. Now we're fighting him at slow speed. I'm only getting about 50 frames a second right now. Pops back up to full after the death animation's done. Guess that's just something with the amount of graphics it has to draw for the room. Not even going to pretend I know the specifics behind it, but to me that seems like that would make the most sense. That it has to process all that much at once. Another trapped chest. I didn't see if it was trapped or not, just sort of took a shot at it when I saw the chest was spawning. Wow, alright, 300 experience to the next level. Can't really argue with that. Moving to floor 8. Let's go ahead, fairy absorb that. I'd make a joke about the amount of fairies, orbs, and stuff I have to buy, but let's face it, I'm getting stacked treasure haul here. It not only shouldn't matter, it really doesn't matter. This is everything an RPG fan could want. It's a 10-level dungeon crawl that's enjoyable and a good payoff. So let's see here, I need to work on diversifying, I always need to work on self-confidence. Need to get good at games. What are some other things I need to do? I need to figure out what to do for the 22nd here. 12 days out. I gotta figure out something to do for the fragment anniversary. I gotta tell you, my skin started crawling when I got referred to as one of the more visible members. Like, I was just slanking. I appreciate the compliment, guys, but man, I really don't handle positive reinforcement well. I get nervous when I see stuff like that. I'm like, ah, shit, this is gonna piss off the people who've actually brought people here. Generally, everyone's super cool about everything, though. Even One-Up, who's super cool in his own weird way. Has a very blunt style to him, and I dig that, because blunt responses are very difficult to misinterpret. And usually if you do, you don't so much misinterpret them as you overinterpret. Just take it for what it is. There we go, turning to the wall gave me a brief respite until the monsters came out, and now we're back into the magical land of 55 frames. I'm sure there's a Serious Ash joke coming somewhere here by somebody, but in all honesty, I'm playing a PS2 game on emulation. What right do I have to judge? Get a bit of a break from killing things. Grab me a Thunderbolt out of a box. See, and they say Cracker Jacks are a lost cause in 2020. Y'all like Cracker Jacks? Wasn't really a fan as a kid. Back when I could get my son to eat different foods, he would occasionally share a box with me because, you know, caramel corn and peanuts. These days he's so picky. So picky. You know what, I'm gonna do one of these. It's just a live journal. I really don't care if people watch these or not. I appreciate that you guys do when you watch them. I should say that. The Insane Spear. Flash Spear. Insane Spear. Oh, I'm feeling that Insane Spear. Yeah, we're gonna do the Insane Spear. Ooh, that's a big boy there. Okay. Hey, Rye Repulse stayed too. We just need to replace L2 Circle. Let's go ahead. Triple Doom or Vac Wipe? Oh, I think we gotta do Vac Wipe. Oh yeah. Liking that. Missing the design of the Scarlet Autumn Spear. Certainly going to hold on to that one for a while. Maybe put it in private inventory. When I get the PS2 up and running upstairs. Hopefully Isaac's patience, my son. Because he understands how to play the .hack games, but he's also 6. And sitting through a 1-hour dungeon run is rather tedious for him. Hopefully I can get him to settle his keister down a bit here. I think it would be fun to run a dungeon as, you know, a 3-person team and a family. Wow, got a treasure room right away. I'm probably going to avoid that one. And just take out the rest of this floor. We're on 10. It's the final floor. You know, if you don't do it now, you're just never gonna... Ooh, that's right, phantoms. They're gonna be insta-death to me if I don't start now. Oh, that's right, it's still set to an awakening. What was I doing? Let's do... Yeah. Pop another potion, because I was dumb enough to leave that as an awakening. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. That's one phantom down. That's 2 phantoms down. And now we can just hack away at the Metal Emperor once he's done squishing our head in. Like that old Kids in the Hall sketch. I'm crushing your head. I can't do the voice. Google it. Google I'm crushing your head. The clip will be funnier than anything I try. Or, you know, don't. You're your own person. Heck, I may just stop with this one, hope nobody notices the other ones, so they're self-conscious about it. Yeah, I'll probably upload this one. Not that I don't think the world could do without more uploads from me, but people are enjoying it. Might as well enjoy the ride while it's here. Could wake up one day and everyone just moves on, and that would be fun. For the pain, again, just enjoy it. Just don't know when the moment will come back. Already seen a lot of good moments coming back. about a lot of the things that a lot about the things that I'm just never going to be able to do again. Not so much of my own volition, but simply because the people I used to do them with, the people who enjoyed the activities, they aren't around anymore. Well, one thing's for sure, ain't nobody tuning into a video to hear me mope or to see me try and attack a treasure chest. So I'm just gonna pick up the Thunderbolt and move on. Shaped room, couple metal emperors. Insane spear, they're just going down. This is hot knife through butter at this point. Barely even a threat to me. Cast a rep more for the sake of housekeeping. And again, there's no necessity to run these rooms. I know where the exit's at. But hey, more gear, more fun, more experience. Picking up a solid 10 on these phantoms alone, you might as well keep rolling with it, you know? Small price to pay for some mana. Haven't even used the Mage's Soul. Gonna do my usual sign off at the Bright Hawk Arena. Because nobody needs to see that I'll forget that it only takes you back to the field. Go to look and see if the video captured correctly and then get my ass ambushed. Can't even tell y'all how many times that's happened. Another Thunderbolt. Gotta be working on 10 of those by now. Camera to my advantage there. Made sure I got each phantom once, and now if I could just hit a physical attack. Take these guys out here. Yep, nice and smooth. Pick up the moon. Pick up an apocalypse rod. No, we do not want to discard our health drinks. Wow, we hit max items. Let's discard the full. I only got one of those. I feel apocalypse rod is overall a better treasure. Especially when you pick up a second. Not gonna bother with the speed charm at this point, only got a few rooms left. Then I'm gonna rep up though. Should've used a healing potion since I only got a couple of those, and I know I'm gonna have at least one more rare item coming. First hit attack fells a phantom. Gotta love it. So neat to hear the footsteps echoing too. Made sure to tone down the levels of everything before I tried this little experiment. I really just wanted to make sure everything went nice and smooth and I wasn't flaring my eardrums out and then shouting to try and talk over it. Trying to be more cognizant of the little details like that, really trying to give as high a quality and experience on these little captures. After all, they've been growing a bit from dorky little I like playing games videos. for a Metal Emperor, and to be honest, I think the Ochimusha is the bigger threat to my life. Especially after that defense buff wore off, it seemed like the Ochimusha's animations were just tearing right through me. Not too much left in this one. You know what? Money be damned on this one. I think it's worth the speed charm to not be sitting here just idly looking for small talk to a microphone for the next 2 minutes. So we're just gonna blaze through these rooms here. Hey, it's Wednesday. On the East Coast, at least. Okay, out of the old treasure chest, I found a sublime stole. Great. Eye of Santorita stuck in my head. Yeah, let's ditch the healing potions. Artisan soul. Now we can ditch artisan soul. And a healing elixir. Let's ditch that too. That's probably a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Now let's check out the gear. Still just fire dancing. Sublime stole. Oof. Look what that does for the old magic. Oh. Oh, we gotta. Guys, we gotta. Oh my god. Bye bye Rye Cruz. Oh, is that the dream right there or what? Rig Same and Rig Game right there in one shot. Now all of a sudden this became my favorite character to solo. Ocean gloves. They're gonna take Oru Rom off me. Gonna give me Deck Torv. I'll never use Deck Torv. Yeah, that's worth it though. That's a solid defensive. Oh, I can't exchange it because of the equipment. Okay. Well, let's discard an item then. What do we got to discard? Not that recovery drink. I'm not that dumb. Yet. Let's discard the fishing gloves. They've served us well, but they done. So yeah, ocean gloves. Wow, that was a thing, wasn't it? Oh, I was already using Jiru Cruise. Okay. So let's go ahead here, L1 and square. Will become Rig Same. And L1 and circle will become Rig Game. Hot diggity. Folks, we did it. We done doed it. We did the thing. I'm a Sprite Ocarina out now. Hopefully I get this uploaded at some time. Hopefully you're watching it. Otherwise you have no idea I'm saying this. And if you are, thank you. Also, thanks V. This was an enjoyable whale shark.